everyone, welcome to this episode of Tacklin Twitter, where we break down a tweet in 140 seconds or less. So, here's the tweet. The most effective leaders are vulnerable and able to admit to their own humanity. The very best leaders say, sorry, and you were right, I was wrong. So that's Crab Stewart referencing Brene Brown's TED Talk on the power of vulnerability.
I mean, we could talk about vulnerability or we could talk about the other stuff. I'm going to talk about the other stuff first. I agree with the vulnerability. Look, I'm sorry, thank you, you are right, please, easy things that are priceless, that don't cost you a lot. But we human beings are afraid to say thank you sometimes. Not because we're impolite, because we're afraid that like the person then is going to be like, oh, then you owe me something. We're afraid to say I'm sorry because we're afraid that the other person is going to then come use it against us. And one of the things I love about my reality is I've been able to build, if I dare say so, it sounds a bit cocky, but it's meant to be humble. I've built so much goodwill with our team because I've used those without overdoing it so easily because I'm not afraid that my board is going to come and hang me and blame me and second guess me. That almost rhymes. So yeah, I think if human beings really, really want to get ahead, get some like internal mojo going with their teammates, use those like as if it's like candy that you're just doling out.
But that's easy for you to say. I mean, you're the CEO. I went around saying sorry to everybody all the time. People would be like, you have no power.
No, I think there's balance.
To be clear, I say sorry.
She does, yeah. No, I think it's more about balance. Even if I went around and was always like, I'm so sorry, please could you do something? I mean, you need to be assertive at some points. But I think the key is in balance. I think it's like some people will just never say sorry, and I know those people. Some people will always like kind of feel like, well, you have to do something. Like I thank everybody for the stuff that they do. I'm not like, well, it's your job, you know what I mean? So I think
that's what the money's for.
I reference that to make a point, but I don't believe that.
Good. All right, let us know what you think in the comments, and if you have any other tweets we should tackle, and we'll see you next time.